In my series, Be Better, I talked about making use of time. Your greatest secret or asset in life is understanding how to manage time. So if you are here and you are struggling to manage time, and time is managing you, then you are in crisis. So what is this whole time management conversation about? It's about understanding. And you're not spending time moving up and down. Right now, looking at the 8:30. When there's another one at 10:30, between 8:30 and 10:30 there, I have to do this, I have to do that. That helped me a lot. Do you know, we are able to organize seminars like this in 1 year, more than 50 different programs in different institutions. In this month of February, we are supposed to be visiting 11 universities. We've done 2 already. If you are shocked, 2 is done already. UCC, UW done. Next week, we jump to KN University, one of my favorites. They come with some energy. I love their energy. All the 11 will be done in 1 month. That is how I manage my time. How some will spend a whole year to do one thing. I'll spend a day to get a thing done. So do not, and even when I will sleep, it's documented on the to-do list. I'll sleep for 3 hours. Can even put my phone off and sleep. So it's not as if I've gone to the hostel, you know that thing, then we are all sitting down, we are talking, then I come and knock on your door, then we are moving on. What is that? And 2 hours is gone. Hey! Your life is not going anywhere. You are a failure. Oh, are you bringing a soup? Hey, this soup here, it is not nice. Oh, come and see. My laptop, the series. The series for 6 hours. You answer. Because the top CEOs never talk about spending 8 hours on watching series. If they will do that, then that series must catapult them to make money or to discover business opportunities. I'm talking about time as one thing that you need to manage it, you need to understand it, you need to apply it. Second one, build relationships. Be strategic about your relationships on this campus. I will not struggle for certain things There are people, they may not look good, they may not have the money, but you can see 10 years from now, they will be paid. And that was the story of my roommate who came to me one time. He comes to me and said, I want to do this guy. I roommate to do that first. He said, I'm doing it. We are drinking the whole money. He said, no, it's a who bill? Who can relate? Am I lying? Right now, there's no money. Looking at the world, hey, Adwa, so are you going to school? Why don't you defer? And they pretend. So that politics happened in my home because they didn't understand why. When I come home, I don't stay. I move around. I'm doing them. If you are doing that, you should pay for the school fees. What else? You couldn't pay fees at that time. So they show me mafia small. Hey, Herbert, hey, are you sure you are going to go to school? Your hostel, we are not sure. Hey. Then you have to be a good boy. You have to start waking up early. You clean. You wash the car. You do things that will say that, you are now doing better because we will mind you if you don't put yourself in shape. It is not compulsory for your parents to take care of you. It's a privilege, not a right. So those of you who call and demand, as if you, when I came, I've been here 3 weeks, you've only sent 100 Ghana. 100 Ghana for what? If you're not sending again, I'll come. Then you go home. Follow me. Let's go home. Follow me. I'm ready for you. I will take you with my car. We call it strongholds, mental strongholds. They deserve it. You must do it. It's a lie. Some of you may come from five family, 5 siblings, and 3 have gone to the university, and it doesn't mean it's automatically you must also go and they must also put you there. It's only an opportunity. So if you don't shape yourself, your dressing, the way you talk on phone for long, if you don't bring the phone calls down, you miss an opportunity. And I want to advise those of you who say, oh, what you are saying there, this is KNUS. You see how KNUS, see how they come is a radical numbers. I can't wait for next. Same hall. Already they've registered over 1,000 people already. So I'm advising those of you who place demand and say, hey, won't you send without even saying good morning, how are you? Is everything fine at home? So Kojo, was he able to go to class today? I was just calling to check up. Hey, you calling to check up without asking for money, then it's a sin. Hey, calling to check up. It's a strategy you must use if you want to ask for money. This is why UDS, why UBITS, why. This is I won't go. Not because why people are forgiven, not because of anything. Money, it's far. It's far. When I go, my car breaks down. Say, oh, nobody is helping me. Why? It's far. And even people look at it and say, oh, you too, why? It's far. Stop. I think they are convincing me now. This one, we traveled, the flights. This is Ho Technical University. Those in Ho, you should know of this room. My time is far gone, so let me wrap up my presentation. Should I end it here? Or should I continue? Oh, then give me the energy. You're not giving the energy. Let me pick 2 people. Let me give them the EcoBank cash sum. Let me see those who have attended South Africa before. Hey, you people, you are here. I remember you very well. God bless you. Hey, this 50 people are here. Then let me behave. Hey, I thought you didn't come. Number 3, learn a skill. I developed the skill of public speaking because I wanted to have control and become a master in what I do. This is ALU University. Also in Kigali alone, we organized 3 different programs in 3 different universities. It was amazing. I only attended 1. My team handled the rest. Now we've built structures so much that I don't need to be in every university. Even this store, I won't be everywhere. I'm just doing 3 out of the 10. My team will continue. And they are built to deliver. Learn a skill. Today, if you are here and you are saying, I want to learn the skill of public speaking, then I'm the one you should be looking for. Because I'm ready to pour my heart out to you and help you come out of mediocrity and shyness and say, hey, Some of you, if I come and stand here, you faint. Sir, I'm gone. It happened before in this conference, right in this room, when I tried it. So you can challenge me, I try it, 3 people will go down, 2 will still stand, and their legs will be shaking. Why did I come for the conference? Hey, so what am I going to say? Meanwhile, all that I'm saying is that thank you for coming. He said, hey, is that all? I can go. Hey. Who wants to become a good public speaker? You should be writing down my number, 0245 110640. I've used this number for 14 years. I don't intend changing it. 0245 110640. Don't show it. I beg you, number. Don't show it. This people don't call, so let me say it fast. 0245 110640. You can send me a message right now. Please, don't building relationship. You don't go and send a message and say hi at 3 p.m. now. Then tomorrow morning, how are you? What is that? Let me teach you how to communicate. Hi, my name is Abigail Asua from Wesley Girls High School, now University of Cape Coast, reading Bachelor of Commerce Accounting. Sitting right here at the Success Africa Summit, I have learned 3 things from you already, and I think I need you to mentor me and coach me in public speaking. Don't forget, it's not going to be a free program. It's a paid-for course, but it's very, very affordable. So speak like that. Don't say, how are you? Say, my fees, I have balance to pay. What is that? I didn't give the number for fee paying. Like by now, I have paid over 50,000 students' fees. Somebody has sent me a message and an audio. If you don't pay the fees, 1,003 for me, they will sack me. When I'm on my way to University of Cape Coast to empower over 1,000 of students, and I don't know this person from anywhere, and I will always give the number also out when they ask me not to do. In building relationships, you don't start from your need. You start by offering a service. You start by patronizing a service. Are you following? You start by saying, I want to be part of the class. And then there's attention. And then I'm beginning to find, who is this person? Okay, can you even go with me to KNUST? Because seated here are students from University of Education, Winneba. Have I finished paying their fees? They took vehicle and came here. So I know, and when I was in UCC2, the amazing thing was that we're always traveling with my colleagues to Tech and other places. And some people will come and say, we will fund our own trips. So in building relationships, how you begin the conversation tells me the caliber of person you are. I get too many hi, too many hello. How are you on Sunday? Tuesday, I'm not fine. Say, we met. Do you remember me? Oh, UCC. Then I have to take 2 weeks to understand all what you want to say. Where you could have captured your presentation on WhatsApp in 1 sentence or 2 sentences. That's why you are learning com skills summary. You'll be there. I become vice chancellor. Every day we do seminar. Every day. So number 1, I talked about what? Number 2, I talked about what? Number 3. Number 4, understand money. This one I'm taking to another level, but I'll stop because your mates are not coming, so my energy is going down. I wish the hall is full, then I can download this phase. Understand money and how it operates. Value money. Some of you, your spirit deters money, pushes money away. When money comes to you, value it, cherish it, preserve it. When I talk about money, I talk about the 3 M's of money. Making money, managing money, and multiplying money. It's a whole conference on its own. And I can come back another day with a small group of 50 of you to have that session for you. It's only 50 Ghana cedi for that seminar. Money, making money, managing money, and multiplying money. I have to pay $300 to study that course with one professor in the US. And I was blown away. Let me share briefly when I talk about making money. Don't think that you need a university degree to make money. There is no law that says until UCC gives you a degree in 4 years, you cannot make money. Therefore, can you imagine if each and every one of you here have started making money already, the world will be a better place. But you have become dependent. You only call for money because you think you are not supposed to be in the category of making money. Who told you money is made after 4 years? Money is made when you enter first year. It is made when you enter here. So when I came first, I started making money. The lecturers were paying me my commissions. Sometimes they'll call me and say, "Abel, do you have money?" Or you say, "Take," because they know the value I bring to the table. What are you willing to exchange in place of money? It's when you develop, you give out value. So if I say 3 people should walk up to me and give me 100 Ghana cedis, not because they don't know what they want to do with the 100 Ghana, but because they believe I've given them value. And therefore they can say, "Take it." That's how money works. And that's under the category of making money. When the Bible talks about Deuteronomy, it says, "I am the Lord your God that had given thee power to make wealth." There are 6 things that falls under that category of power to make wealth. Number 1 is ideas. When he grants you strange ideas, that idea, when you cherish it, when you preserve it, when you work on it, can let you be a billionaire. Talk about Apple, it's an idea. Talk about Steve Jobs. Talk about Facebook, Google, YouTube, TikTok is an idea. And somebody is cashing in by the minute. I'm saying people are making money by the seconds. Don't become consumers, but also become producers. Consumers just go on TikTok. It's nice, oh, hey, snap me. Hey, TG, let's go. They said 1, 2 is Jodel. The 1, 2 is this. You're on all platforms, but how much do you make? I made a single post on my LinkedIn page, and the company said, "Can we meet you? We want to sign a contract with you. We want to be on your platform." And you like everything. You comment on everything. I'm about to sleep. Should I sleep? I'm at the beach. This beach there, I'll enjoy. I'm in school. I've come to first year. UCC the B. How are you making money from that? I challenge you to start posting laptops and start selling laptops. You have 1 single laptop, post it on your status and say, "Do you want to buy a laptop? Call me now." They call you and you negotiate the price. You call a buyer in Accra and say, "How much is your laptop?" 3,000. Must have paid 3,002. You are making 200 CD difference. You are making money because you do not want to experience the poverty of your family. And you are challenging yourself to say, "I will pay my fees with my own money in second year because I know what I go through every year to raise money to pay fees." You don't understand. You can be part of the making money class. That one you can WhatsApp me also. I'll tell you how we do it. Managing money, it will come to you. It will come to you. Protect it. Protect it doesn't mean hide it. Protect it means that do things with it that will help you multiply it. So when you buy a book, you buy a conference ticket, you are managing money. Because you are investing in things that will add value to you. You are not investing in data that sends you to pornographic sites. But you are learning about YouTube, you are learning about all the great guys, Alibaba, you are following the international news. And you understand what is happening in the universities where TEU are on strike. Why are they on strike? It's because of some money. What is the money? It's tier 1, tier 2. You understand the issues. And you can speak to it. You don't need to be a politician to understand the issues. You are managing money. And in the category, you are saying that not only am I managing the money into things of that develops me, I have moved to the next category whereby I want to multiply money. So in money multiplication, if I can make 2 cities in UCC and you multiply it by 20 universities, I should make 40 cities. But if I split it to 20 countries and it's $1 million each, that gives me $20 million. The multiplication of money. That one single idea can affect a continent and a nation and can bring so much wealth to you. Nobody is following. Okay, let me stop and go home. But nobody is clapping too. This is Central University. This is Central University. Central University. Oh, I thought you clap again. All the things I said. I should start again. At least give me morale. Give me morale. Give me morale. Let me try it. Somebody should give me 50 Ghana. I said, "Oh, I have 50 Ghana. I want to dash it to you. Let me try it and see if that's it will work." Hey, just take. For me to know that I'm really speaking, because I didn't speak yesterday. I didn't like the program yesterday, so my spirit left the program when it started. So I didn't do all these things there. The Winnipeg people are here, they'll tell you I didn't speak. I just gave the microphones to the other speakers to speak. But when I entered the hall, the spirit said, "Deliver," and I started to speak. Who is coming? I want to know. Hello? Yeah. Who is bringing me the money? I'm serious. Just walk here. Just stand here. Please stand. Please stand here. Stand here. No, wait. Stand here. Stand here first. Stand here first. What are you willing to make? What are you willing to do to make money? How are you going to do Sakawa? Did I do Sakawa here? I need genuine people who came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 50 cedis. Because I'm speaking things that will is transforming their mind. Money is a spiritual exercise. When I talk about the spirituality of money, that one, you jump from your seat and go to your hostel and sleep. You come back. The spirituality of money. It is your Lord, your God, that giveth thee power to make wealth. If God does not approve, you can't make money. The spirituality of money. You don't respect money. You are making the same mistakes your parents made. It's not your father who built a house and then he divorced your mother and sold the house and now his car too get accident and the money is and it's like, why? Armed robbers came to the house, they robbed everybody and they took all the money. Now I've gotten to the stage where people are stealing money from me and it doesn't affect me and I'm shocked. One time I lost 5,000 and it's like as if it's 5 cedis. One time too, just this week I lost 3,000 cedis. And it doesn't affect me. Some years past, like I will scream. I say, okay, the person who took it need it. They should go and sort themselves out. But should have at least told me so that I'll prepare. I didn't prepare. You've taken the thing. God be with you. One was in my office. I've seen him. He's in my office. He doesn't want to confess. I've seen him. The spirituality of money. You want to be in that class. You want to WhatsApp me. Automatically, all these people will be in that class. And we'll have that session tomorrow night on Google Meet. Can you lay the, who is my assistant? You didn't give me an assistant today. Isaac, come. Let's put hands together for Isaac. Guy. I mean, I've not known him for long, but he's a great guy and I appreciate him. Oh, come on, please put your hands together for him. Take the money from me. Take the money from me. I bless you. What are you willing to do in exchange of money? Let it be legal. God bless you. Oh, please, wait. Please WhatsApp me right now. 0245110640 so that I'll put you into my group and then we can start our money class tomorrow evening, 7 to 8 p.m. sharp. I have 2 classes in the evening, but I'll add this one to it. Why? I give back when, and they say it's a small blessing to give than to receive. So me, I don't like receiving. I always want to give. I always want to give. So you can't give me 50 cedi and go like that. Hey, no. I have to give you. I'll speak to them. I can do 3 hours with them on the session. Pastors use it. Everybody use it. When you preach well, your offering bowl will be full. When you don't understand your message. This red or my man read because today the message didn't go well. Understand money. Time will not allow me. I want to move on quickly because I have my other speakers also trooping in. And the last one, the fear of God. 5 things I leave you. I can capture my life in these 5 principles I've shared with you. Number 1, I talked about manage time. Time is what has helped me to be able to do all the things we have done. Travel to countries, impact nations. I manage a financial institution. I operate 8 businesses. I do training and consultancy for companies. I work for multinationals. All in the 24 hours. So when you see me walk out of the room, maybe I have to join a Zoom call to do a meeting with some investors. And if I don't do it, they won't pay me. So I respect money. Give me little, I will appreciate you as if you've given me so much. You see, appreciation, gratitude is a secret of asking for more. So learn to appreciate people with the little that they give you. Sometimes when I organize a conference like this, somebody says, your conference has empowered me. That's the message I need to do 10 times more programs than I have done. And by now, I'm expecting some of you to start sending in your messages. Let me conclude by sharing with you the 6 things that means that you can also become a wealthy person, a rich man here or woman here. Number 1, ideas. When you read the book of Deuteronomy, and I spoke about he has given thee the power to make wealth, 6 things are established in that scripture. 1, he has given you ideas. He will grant you strange ideas. It's just that sometimes you don't apply yourself to the ideas. Albert, kindly come for my phone and pick up calls. I think some of the speakers are calling to look for the venue, and they can't find the venue. Number 2, life. You have life. Why are you so worried? You're always sad. Huh? Since the day you entered UCC, you've been sad for a number of days. Why? But you have life. So believe that today will be a better day than tomorrow. Little did you know a conference like this will just start giving you some strange ideas. So believe in the life that you have. When you wake up every morning, be excited and say, today is a great day for me. Don't go to lecture hall because the lecturer is going. No. Enter with gladness that you have come for a business conversation. And it's for 2 hours. It's for 1 hour, 30 minutes. After it, you move to something else. You have life. It must give you a signal that you can make money. Because if you came here with nothing and you walk out of this room with a laptop, it must tell that it didn't take 10 years. It took just some few hours for you to enter empty and walk away with a laptop. So believe in the life. The dead doesn't have hope, but the living must have hope. The next point is, he has given you a talent or a skill. Talent is natural ability given to you. A skill, you develop it, you work on it. So hold on to that. I'm a stammerer, so I would not call myself a naturally born speaker. I needed to develop that skill of speaking, to gain control over stammering and speak with confidence in front of crowds and not panic. Bring me 10,000 people, I'll still speak. But even the whole day, I've not even eaten. Develop that skill. It can give you the power of become. You see how people win competitions. Just recently they did their interns. Who knows the competition done by TV3? Yes, tell me. Oh, top intern. How much was the prize amount? 10,000, and then there was $40,000 also. Oh, that talent, that skill, he holds $40,000. That's what I'm talking about. Power to make what? Ghana most beautiful. You walk into a competition, you come out with a vehicle. Do you know how many years it takes you to buy a vehicle? Do you know some of us, some of you, your parents, how they have to work for 25 years and take a loan? Not that 25 years and buy a car. 25 years you take a loan, then you buy a car, then they'll start deducting from your salary until you die. But somebody enters a competition at 22 years and ends with a 4-wheel drive because of his talent or skill. Oh, let's appreciate our guest speakers as they come in. Come on, let's give it up for them. We have Magnus Day. Come on. Oh, let's do it better. Give them vim. It's not easy at all. Traveling to this place is not a joke. Thank you so much for coming. The third point is time. God has given you time to be able to move from a state of dryness to a state of wet. A state of sorrow to joy. Like I said, there is time for everything. So you can't put yourself under one state for long. Cry when you have to cry and wipe your tears because a new day has come. A new day has come. Believe in the power of time and how it can transform your ideas and your strategies. I want to end quickly. When my speakers come, I told you I will end. Opportunities is what has also been given to you. Today, the school, SRC, all of us, our partners, EcoBank, Africa Skills Hub, are giving you opportunities to be at a conference like this that is planned to catapult you and help you build capacity for the next level. It's an opportunity. Regardless of what you pay, whether you came in, whatever, it's an opportunity. Today may be your turning point. If you start preparing your mind that from today, I will walk differently, I will dress differently. I wore more suits in school than I'm doing now. So when I was in third year, people thought I was a lecturer. Because I walk to the lecture, I'll take a microphone and talk about my conference without fear or favor. And final years will come to my hostel for counseling and consultation. People will queue at my hostel. I have to meet them one after the other. Normally, I was doing counseling from 4 to 6. All issues are resolved. When it's about me, I refer you to higher powers. There's one prophet here. Some of you have to refer you to him. He's a great man of God. This man of God has done amazing things in this country. His passion is real estate. And you talk about it. His passion is real estate. The final thing, I talk about number 1. I talk about what? Ideas. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Who can guess the last one? Who can guess the last one? God has given you these things when he talked about the power to make wealth. Ideas, life, talent, time, opportunities. And finally, his grace. Let's all say the grace of God. The grace of God will abound to you. Some of you didn't know you could make it to the university. How your mates laughed at you, pa, and say, "Oh no, we're going to university. You know they are going to market." Little do you know you gain admission. Are you not amazed when your letter came? Come on, were you not amazed? Were you not amazed? You say, the letter came. The grace of God abounds. The grace of God abounds. You don't need to know. You don't need to have grade 6. You can also enter with grade 20 and participate in the process and say, I may have entered with 20, but I'm graduating with the first class. Because it was the state that I was in. If I had had the best of education, if my science teacher, the master who worried me, was my e-maths teacher. That man, the man worried me. Oh. How can you come and teach e-maths with only chalk? That time, no book. Function, S squared, S squared, S squared. 2S squared, 2S squared. Let's go to chapter 2. I said, what is this? Oh, so by the time I'm warming up, the man is finished. He's going out. Hey, no book in 4 years. I'm serious about it. No book. He never entered with any book. Everything is here. He knows all the topics in elective maths he needed to teach us. So he comes to rattle it. I say, hey, when did e-maths become English? Hey, you put fear in me. How will I not have failed that paper? Because I didn't understand. But strangely, I say, are you with me? Yes, sir, we are with you. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Where are you going? First of all, where are you going? As a person, where are you going? Are you glad you came? Success Africa. The response is the next level. Success Africa. Success Africa. Oh, put your hands together one more time. Put your hands together. Oh, come on. Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Oh, from the northeast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sets of people. Come on. Let's do it better. Come on. Woo! Are you glad you came? Have you learned something from my presentation? My name is Albert. Thank you and God bless you. So I want to quickly go call the next speaker. But before that, you want to follow me on the various social media platforms. Find me on Facebook, Albert Kusi. Find me on Instagram, albert.kusi. When I come back after the next speaker's presentation, I want to do some giveaways to all those who have been following me. I've received messages from, say, good afternoon, Mr. Kusi. My name is Esther, UCC, and I'm at the conference. I'm a participant, and I'm here to learn. Esther, I'll come back again. Thank you for your message. Let me take a message from our love. My name is Ruth. Become accounting with a goal of becoming. Won't you WhatsApp somebody and say, you, where are you? You, this conference, if you don't come, don't come and talk to me again because you needed to be here. But all the questions you have been asking me, I think the answers are here. Send that message to that friend, send the flyer, and let them be. I know you've gone through matriculation this morning, but it's a great time as you matriculate. This is the second matriculation preparing you for the next level. And that is why my topic was be better. I just loved your advice and skill you gave us today at the University of, and I promise to follow it. God bless you, Ruth, for that message. I am Edu J. Samuel from Brekum Senior High School. I've not visited there. I've visited about 222 senior high schools. I've not been to, but I've been to Susek. I've been to Notre Dame. I've been to, there's one, Odumase. Oh, Odumasi, there's nobody from Odumasi here. Why are you making it like I'm lying? Odumasi Senior High School. Oh, I've been there. Oh, 209. 209, I was there. So I know what I appreciate your time. God bless you. As you're appreciating my time, cry there. I'll come back again. I should add you to my mentees. To be a mentee, you pay a fee of 100 Ghana cedis. So, yeah. Because I don't have time, so I need quality. Then I can send you to Magnus Day's office, and then he's have a session with you, and then we visit Prophet also for him to bless your life. So it's not an easy exercise. Because if you finish a conference like this, in 10 universities, you will be reaching over 10,000 people. Everybody wants you to mentor them. So what will separate the serious people from the non-serious people are the ones who are willing to give you value for your time. Because you just want to buy a part of my time. Come on, let's do it better for ourselves. So I can go on and on, but we've structured the program in such a way that we don't want to waste so much time. So I'll move on straight to call the next speaker, who happens to be a partner. He's been on this platform several years, supporting us, not only by his time driving to speak at various locations. He's been to Florida with us. He's been to Ho with us. He's been to Central University, University of Ghana. And he has an amazing story, because if you look at how far he has come in his career, it's by virtue of the things he did whilst at the University of Ghana. Join me, let's welcome the marketing manager for Blow Group of Companies, Mr. Magnus Day. Come on! For the next 25 minutes, he'll be speaking to us. God bless you.
Good afternoon. Okay, I think my energy was low, so yours was low. Good afternoon. Yeah. I'm very excited to be here. It's one of those moments where you receive a mic and you don't know where to start from. So permit me, while I juggle through where I begin from. Are we here? So yes, my name is Magnus Day. I am the head of marketing for Blow Group of Companies. It has quite a number of subsidiaries and brands. Famous among them, I'm sure you all know Bell Aqua, you know Bell Beverages, you know Bell Pack Tissues, and then the other ones that are mainly plastic-based products like the preforms we use in producing. We have a lot of plastic products as well. What else do we have? We have a recycling plant, so we do our own recycling as well. Yeah, so quite a number of brands under Blow Group of Companies. Today, I am fortunate to be here by the privilege Mr. Albert has given me. I think he's doing a great deal of work in the universities, and I want us to give him a round of applause. Albert is one of the wealthiest persons in Ghana because he's invested in you. And you are actually the profits of the work he does. So I want you to appreciate him so well. He does not spend his time building houses. Obviously, it's important, but not all his time building houses and doing things that are only personal. He takes his time building people like you so that you can be a better and greater version of yourself. And that is why his work is very crucial. And the inspiration he gives you, the mind shift he gives us is enormous. You know, myself, I benefited from some of the work he did while I was at the University of Ghana, Legon. So today, I'm privileged to talk to you about the next level. Someone say, the next level. You know, when you are given a topic like this, the next level, what do you talk about? You know, the next level. And I believe that you are all expecting something very grand because it's supposed to be the next level of your life or your education or various facets of your life. But the question I want to ask is whether you or I are ready for the next level. Are you ready? Okay. I'm not proposing like the guy, so feel free to respond. You know, when the guy wants to take the relationship to the next level and he goes on his knees, probably he brought a Range Rover or something, but the lady is not ready, you know. So you need to be ready for the next level. I'm saying this because, next slide please. I'm saying this because your next level is embedded in the victories of the current level. Until you conquer this level, you will not see the next level. Even when you are ushered into it, you will come back to learn the lessons of the current level. You need to gain mastery over this current level. You know what? You don't need to worry about the next level at all. No one should bother about my next level. Bother about mastery on this current level you are at. That is what you should bother about. Yeah, when am I going to get my car? When am I going to marry? When am I going to get that big blue chip job? When am I going to get all the things, all the beautiful things you think about? They will come when this level is mastered. Are you with me? Or you don't agree with me? So when I was watching the Nigeria Angola match, and then they beat Angola, then I remembered that yes, for Nigeria to go to semi-finals, they need to beat someone at the quarterfinals. True of us? Come on, it's not true. You came to the University of Cape Coast. I was going to say University of Ghana, which is there. Okay. You came to University of Cape Coast. After you conquered your WASI. Am I lying? Yeah, you need to conquer your WASI. And the level of conquering, or the degree at which you conquered your WASI, determine the program you are reading today. Some of you wanted to read some courses, but because you did not conquer that level very well, you had to, life has to happen to you. So you were given anything. And I always tell people around me, don't let life happen to you. You have to happen to life. You have to happen to life. So, because you did not conquer the level too well, you did not get to read your dream program at UCC. Now you are offered another program, which is a second or a third option, right? The honest truth is that you missed out on your first choice because you didn't master it too well. However, you should congratulate yourselves because there are people who did not master it at all, to any degree at all. When you see the grades, they cannot afford to come to UCC. If someone is getting aggregate 40 something, I don't know whether university will take aggregate 40. Will they take it? So they did not master that level. So my presentation today is to remind you that don't bother so much about the next level, even though it's your vision. You need to put that vision in front of you. You need, first of all, to master whatever you are doing now. And mastery is at various levels or phases of life. There are many things that you need to master. We may focus more on your education today, but the various phases of our lives, we have your cash needs, that's your finance. Someone says money or l'argent or whatever you call it. That also needs to be mastered. True of us. If you have been given 30, no, it's too small. When I was in school, I was taking that money. If you have been given 100 CDs or 300 CDs, better. 300 or 500 CDs a month, and you claim that I cannot save. 500 CDs, I can't save. And probably you are always in debt. And when you have the money, immediately the money jumps into your account, you are restless. It's like the money is pushing you out of the room. Go, 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 go. Give it to the watch seller. Give it to the bag seller. Give it to the shoe seller. You know, money comes with a command. When money comes, it tells you what to do. If you don't know what money should do for you, money will tell you what it can do for you. Oh, you think I'm lying? When you receive $1 million, it's too much at this level. When you receive your first 10,000 cash, some have not received that before. When you receive that money, and they put it in your room, then you know whether you are crazy or not crazy, because you are not able to think. You are not able to think. You need to master money. Money is not evil. It's what we do with the money that makes it evil. But we need to master it. Some people, when they see money, it's all about food. The best food in town. I must eat some. And quickly, the money is vanquished. Some people, they buy brands when they see money to put value on themselves. Instead of them putting value on the things they wear, they actually let the brands put value on them. That's how some people also use money. Can you see 100,000 in your room and still sleep peacefully, wake up peacefully, and not be so stressed and jittery? Can you? Yeah, a lot of people can't. The money is forcing you. No, this 100,000 can buy Toyota Vitz. I must buy. So you've not mastered money yet. You cannot save out of the 300 cedis a month your parent give to you. You have not yet mastered money. When my son picks anyone's purse and takes coins, right? The first thing he does is money box, money box, money box. That's a training for the child. When he sees coins, he thinks money box. He doesn't think ice cream. I didn't have that training. When I see coins, I want ice cream. You see the difference? So you are being taught to master at various levels of life. If you cannot save from 300 cedis, you can be paid the current GRA boss salary of 137,000 a month. That's just the salary. And you still not save anything. Oh, you think I'm lying? Okay, Abi, we all they grow now. When you get your first job, you get your second job, you get your bigger job, and your salary keeps increasing. If you can't save from the small one, I bet you can't save from the big one. I have had my salaries always, doubled my entire career. In a year or two, my salary is either doubled or tripled. That's how gracious God has been to me, right? And when I was receiving my first salary of 800 cedis as a salesman, I did not save from it. And I had the habit of spending all. If I'm receiving my current salary, I will mention to you, how do you think I'll behave? I'll spend all. And you see me with so much paycheck, but my life is not as transformed. I have to live by the day. If my job is taken away from me today, I have nothing else to offer because I've not mastered that part of my life. And it comes at every level of your life. So level is not just one next level. Levels, the next levels are a lot. You happen to meet, let's give a round of applause to our guest speaker. Awesome. So, you need to master money at various levels of your life. One of the things you need to master is your friends, your family, the people who are around you. You need to master the people you choose in your cycle. So I call them allies. Who are your allies? I'm using the word allies because there has to be mutual benefit. If the person only takes from you, or you only take from the person, then you are not mastering your social cycle. Do you get my point? So mastery is at various levels. We may use any of them to cite examples. Your spirituality. How is it benefiting you? Are you mastering it? Are you able to do the things you plan to do spiritually? Are you able to pray alone if you think prayer is important? Are you able to read the Bible alone? Or you only do it when the pastor preaches? If it's your desire to do so, but you cannot do it, then you have not mastered your spirituality. Because take it or not, it's very important in the walk of life. Your spirituality. Interestingly, I have worked with people who you'll be shocked what they do on the background with their spirituality. When they come out, you have no idea that this man or this woman is spiritual. But they are very, very spiritual people. And your spirituality is supposed to transform your mentality. It's not for you to be that emotional, moving around, crying at church, as important as it is. It's not spirituality. Spirituality is, what mindset do I have to take on the world? Imagine that when God said, the Spirit was moving upon the waters. The Bible said in Genesis chapter 1, and the Holy Ghost was moving upon the waters and blah, blah, blah. What did God say? Let there be light. He was speaking. At that time, people were not falling, no. But for some of us, for the Holy Ghost to move, it means you must fall. If no one falls at church, then the Holy Ghost hasn't moved. If no one was shivering and shaking and apparently prophesying or speaking in tongues, then the Holy Ghost has not moved. That is so erroneous. You will become so emotional the rest of your spiritual life. Your spiritual life is supposed to cultivate in you a kind of confidence that you can approach the world with. When you come out from your spiritual room, you should feel like you can conquer any mountain that comes before you. But you see people, they go and pray, and they come for an interview, and they can't say a word in the interview room. That is why it says that, though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Then it says the weapons are not carnal, right? But they are mighty through God. For what? For what? To pull down what? Strongholds and every imagination and thought. So the whole business with spirituality is here. It's not how you feel when the choir is singing. It might contribute to that, but the whole job is here. If your mind is not being transformed by your spirituality, and you have bastardized thinking because the pastor says it, I cannot question it. You have bastardized thinking. You have lost it. So your 2 hours of tongues in your room before you step out is supposed to affect your mind. Are we getting it? Your 1 hour reading Dake's annotated Bible is supposed to affect your mind. Are we here? If that transformation is not happening, you are not mastering your spiritual life. So there are many aspects of life that we must master. Your temperament is your brand. What is your brand? At every level, look, at some level you need to be able to conquer some temper issues, how to forgive your friends. But there will be bigger levels of temptation that forgiveness, you struggle with it. So at every level, master what comes your way. Master how you respond to issues. I bet you some of you have not been offended by your mother before. Like serious offense. So you don't know what it means to be offended. The one you are having with a friend at your level, you think that is the biggest offense ever. So you are not able to forgive the person. Are you getting my point? Forgive the person at that level. Because you have bigger problems to solve when you grow. Forgive your partner at this level. You have bigger problems to solve while you grow. Your brand, how do you talk to people? They tell you that the way you talk is harsh, it's rude, it's not respectful, it's not bold. You don't sound bold in your speech, but you feel everyone else is against you. And you don't want to master that level. You don't want to master the way you talk. You need to master it. Your temperament, your brand. What do people say about, oh, this girl, don't give her the job. Oh, this girl, she's like this, will not vote for her. What will people talk about you? You have to create a brand for yourself, and that's in your temperament. Do you get it? You need to master your education, and basically that's what we'll be talking about today. You have to master it. At this level, master your education. You also need to master your love life, your romantic life. You need to master it. Are we here? You need to master it. If you spend all your time to see your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you're not mastering your romantic life. I cannot tell you not to date. I mean, whom am I? Whom am I? But the gentlemen who spend all their time during campus days doing love, they always regret it when they finish. They always. Your entire time is about love. The ladies as well. Come on, use your brains more. You see, sometimes you will not get it now because you need to experience it for yourself. Okay, so we can't begrudge you. Okay, no one will begrudge you. But look, if I were a guy, I will so work on my craft. I will so master my things. And I tell you, that person who know they see you now, she go see you. Am I lying? If I were a lady and I'm taken for granted, I will work so hard on myself. That guy will know they see me now, he go see me. So don't spend all your time thinking that your romance is what you came to University of Cape Coast for. You need to master it. At this level, master how to manage your relationship. Master how to say no and how to say yes. You need to master it. Let's meet tonight. No, I have an assignment to submit. I need to work on it. Focus on that. When the opportunity avails to meet. I know some of you are feeling what I'm saying because you are going through it. Another aspect you need to master is your health. How youthful will you be in your 40s and in your 50s? And that we cannot belittle at all. You know, a lot of the times we eat anything, we do anything, whatever it is, we don't exercise. And today you walk to class, so you don't feel the need for exercise. When you are in positions later in life where it's not your own business also, you need to sit on your back for a long time, just working and working and working. Then you see the need, why you need to discipline yourself to even exercise. Today you want a car so bad. You want a car so bad. You can ask them. They have to park their cars and now walk. This life is interesting. Sometimes when I see an opportunity to drive and I say, no, I'm walking to the place. I now understand when I was rushing for car those days and people tell me, Charlie, relax. So your levels or the facets of your life are many. There are many. You can even add to the 7 I've given to you. You need to master money. You need to master your allies. You need temperament. You need to master your spirituality. You need to master your education. You need to master your, what else have I missed? He said? Yeah, your romantic life. Yes, you know it better than I do. That's why I remembered. What else? You need to master your health, youthfulness. So I just did that acronym so that you can remember that mastery is important at every level of your life. And until you master that level, your next level is just a mirage. You keep seeing it like that. They put you into it. You need to come back. You see, so how do I master my current level? Because I told you, your next level is at hand. Just like Jesus says, the kingdom of God is at hand. Your next level is at hand. It's right here in front of you for the taking. You don't have to do any effort on the next level. Your effort should be on the current level. Master these levels and dancers and singers and all the sometimes unnecessary things we watch. You need to master that today. At this level. Else it worries you at your next level. So how do I master this current level? I need to learn. Someone say, let's learn. Say it after me. Let's learn. Because this current level will be teaching you lessons. Whether you like it or not, there will be teachings at this level. Don't miss the teachings. Don't miss the lessons. Right. You were supposed to submit an assignment. You procrastinated last minute. The lecturer says, I'm not taking the assignment. Why won't you learn from that? Then, fast forward, you've got into the workplace and you did a similar thing and they fired you from workplace. So you need to learn from the experiences of the current level. As well, you need to learn, acquire knowledge. Get a book to read. With all the facets of life we talk about, read something on money. If you realize that I'm struggling with money, keep reading more about money. Right? Keep reading more about money. And it helped me a lot. I read a bit about money. I realized that I was becoming a spendthrift at a point in my life. So when I see money, one of the strategies I did was quickly go and change it to dollar and put it in my dollar account. I don't have an ATM card for dollar, so I can't be withdrawing it like that. So it's seated there. Now I won't touch it. It was a strategy I took because I was reading. I got knowledge. Do you get my point? If it were in CD, sitting in the account, I will blow it away. You see, so you need to keep reading, keep educating yourself at aspects of your life that you know you need to master. You have to learn a bit about romantic life. I read a book from Dr. Miles Monroe, Dating and Waiting. It really helped me to understand what love actually is. And how love is not a feeling, but love is a choice. So all the chemistry you feel today, they will dissipate over time. But if you make the good choice, you can stay by it. You see? So you need to read about your education today. If you are not learning, you are not reading your notes, when the time comes, you chew pen top. Right? So we need to learn. Every moment you need to be. I used to tell this everywhere I go. When I started my first job as a salesman, when everyone leaves job, that is when I start learning. That's when I start learning. That's why I get all the videos. You know, how do I master being a salesman? The skills of a salesman. How do I, and truly, I was sales god at my place. I was awarded, you know, there's this award they give to the best salesman. They call it sales god. I was awarded that because I learned on the job. When everyone else went to sleep, I was learning. So if I want to get to Mr. Albert those days, and there's a secretary that prevents people from getting to him, how do I bypass the secretary? Right? I did it over and over and over. So I know that even when I'm calling one big man somewhere, and there are people in front, I know what to say to pass. They call it cold calling those days. And it's still cold calling today anyway. You know, so you need to master the thing by learning on the subject. Secondly, you need to practice. Right? You need to get early wins, which means you might get a lot of failures anyway. You may get more failures than every other person because you are practicing the things. Do you get me? Every aspect of your life, you need to be practicing. If it's your spiritual life, you need to get a win. That win gives you confidence. It builds relationship. You get to know your God better. Right? Right? You had an agreement with God. You prayed to him about this. The thing happened just as you want it. What does it do to you? Gives you confidence. If you are learning to play the piano, right? And when I teach kids how to play piano, because I do a bit of that, when I teach them, I give them early wins. I don't wait for them to learn all the chords. If I teach you 1, 2 chords, we'll use it to play a song. That's an early win. Because you need to give the person, the wins give you dopamines in your body. Do you get my point? And when you have that, you always yearn for more. So you keep going for it. If you are learning how to speak French, you need to get early wins. Don't learn all the things in French before you start speaking. It does not work like that. So if you want to master your current level, and for some of you, you have to write exams. In fact, all of you. Those are early wins. So at level 100, they give you a lot of courses. You write, you win, you move on. You write, you win. That's how life is. You have to be getting a lot of wins, as many as you can. Early wins, often, quick. Anything you are learning, any level at which you are, get early wins. If you fail, try it again. If it's about posting something online, and you need people to, at least 10 people to like it, practice until you get the first 10 people to like, because it will give you some confidence with the dopamine that is generated in your system. And then the last thing I'll talk about how to master your current level is get help, get support, get advice. And that is why I have people in front of you today speaking to you. Right? Get guidance. Get direction. Because some of us, we don't know how to even receive help. We want to do everything by ourselves. And I see a lot of that. If you are struggling with something in your life now, go for help. Get support. If you are struggling with, which aspect of your life should we talk about? Your health life, right? You don't like that one? Money, good. I brought money first because it's one of the things that are keen on everyone's mind. Go for help. Go for help. And sometimes going for help means that talking to a relationship manager from a bank, even though the banks want your money. But you might have to do it. Some of you, when you see big men and you are going for help, you are thinking they'll give you money. That's why you are going. Go for an advisor that will help your life. You receive 300 cedis a month. But you realize that your needs are always more than the 300 cedis. Yet, you want to learn how to save. What do you do? I have a cousin at Achimota. Whenever I take her to school, and yes, tomorrow I'll be going there. So every month, we give her a stipend. I have to put some reward system if you save this from your stipend. Right? So she's learning how to save. I didn't have such training, but I'm trying to train someone else how to handle the little that comes into their hands. Don't wait for that overnight success. Then you have it boom all of a sudden. Right? And you have $10 million sitting in your room, breathing. Don't wait for such a moment. You may have it, but it will be a miracle. And miracles don't happen often. Right? So let's learn the baby steps. Let's take them very seriously. Get help. If it's your spiritual life, get help. And choose the right people to get help from. Okay? If you realize that the person I'm getting help from is not benefiting my life, run away. Look for another person. Don't feel Don't feel like emotional about things. Learn how to call it done and move on. Because your life is important. You are in a relationship. I'm not really talking about your romantic life. You are in a relationship somewhere. It can be a friend. It can be a pastor. It can be someone. You realize that I am not making the steps I need to make. This is not helping my vision. You should, but don't burn the bridges. You should find a way to politely break off and move on. Are you getting my point? Now, how do you know that you are ready for your next level? So let's a quick recap. How do you master this level? We say learn. What else? Practice. So we say in practice, get quick wins. It's just not practice, eh? If you are learning the piano, for instance, don't go practicing the 7 chords they taught you every day without getting a win from the chords. Are you getting my point? Let the chords teach you something. Get a win from it. Right? So take the simplest of songs. Use 3 chords to play those simple songs. You don't know how excited you will be that your friends in the room and you are able to use 3 chords to play a song. So just don't practice. So where you wrote practice, get early wins often. Add it to it. It's very important to me. Just don't practice. Just don't take the Duolingo or any other French or foreign language app and be practicing every day and not getting early wins. Which means that you should be able to form sentences quickly. If you learn, even if you can't form a sentence, but you know how to say good morning in French, look for someone you can tell the good morning in French. That's early win. And you get a response back. Okay. So now, and then the last one we said, get help. To master your current level, when you need help, get help. Sometimes you see in boxers, right? The guy is a boxer, he's doing quite well, but at a particular level, he's been beaten like only God knows how many times. And they have to get external assistance. So they have to go for a coach who is better than the current coach. Do you get my point? Yes. Or they need to introduce a dietitian. Probably the problem was all about his food. So they need to introduce someone into the team. And it doesn't matter where the person is coming from. So far as the person has what it takes to improve your life, go for it. Okay? Are you with me? Maybe you are Muslim, and then you don't think it's important to go to a Christian for an advice on something. Go for it. It might help your life. Or you are a Christian, go for a Muslim's advice. Or you are an Ebe, go for an Ashanti's advice. Don't let anything put bridges between you for which you cannot go for support or help. So that's what you do to master your current level. Now, how do I tell I have mastered this level? When I become too comfortable at doing the thing. You know, those of us who play piano, if we are singing a simple song in church, then you hear or those of you sing, then you hear the pianist play. It's too much. It's like he wants to do something different. He's too used to playing that thing. It means he's outgrown the level. He's outgrown his current level. So he always wants to. Current level, he can do it. He can turn his back. He can use his feet to play it. He's too comfortable at it. And it is said, comfort, as he said, comfort is an enemy. When you get too comfortable, it's going to not destroy your life, but it will get you limited at that level for a long time. Don't get too comfortable. If you get too comfortable, know that you need something more. Are you getting my point? Are you getting me? Put on another challenge. In your romantic life, put on another challenge. You are getting comfortable. You are out of school. You are getting too comfortable. Marry. Why? You think I'll say get another woman? Marry. You are getting too comfortable with that. Give birth to one child. It will throw some challenge into the relationship. Are you getting me? I know some of you are wondering, how do I practice this in my romantic life? That's what I'm telling you. Anyway, so another way to find out whether or not you have outgrown your current stage is when you are genuinely frustrated at repeating the thing. It's like that thing you are doing. You keep doing it every day, every time, the same way. And you do it so smoothly. And you are so genuinely frustrated. Why should I keep doing this the same way every day? Then you know you are ready. Are you getting me? For me, throughout my career, it's one of the things I observe. If I'm managing a brand or I'm doing something, and over time I realize that I'm getting angry at this monotonous work, there's no challenge coming in for me. Then I know that I've outgrown the level. And me, I can't outgrow something and sit there. No. Either I take on more responsibility or I leave the place. There's so much I can do in this life that I know I have not even done yet. So why should I spend 10 years doing the same thing? You go into ministries, there are people who are seated there doing the same thing. They tell you, we've been here before you came, even before they give birth to you. You can't say this, you can't say that. They are so happy, seated in the same place, doing the same thing. No progress on the life. Then you know the person has outgrown that level and requires the next level. Because the next level is always going to give you a bit of discomfort that you need to adapt to, and you need to learn, and you need to grow, and then outgrow it again. You see, so it's always stages. Another thing to tell, when you have outgrown your current stage and you are ready for the next level. So you see, are you too comfortable at a course in your program? If you are, you know that you have outgrown. If you are not, that means you are just going up, not really outgrowing the various levels that are being offered to you. Are you getting me? So when you get to some level and they repeat that same subject or that same topic, you realize you struggle because it's something you run away from. Right. Then the last one, if you are passionate about getting more responsibility, you should know that you have outgrown your current responsibilities. So these are some of the indications that I am ready for the next level. I know the other speakers will talk about the next level, but I want us to see we need to be ready before they give us all the next level strategies that we need to imbibe for our life. So thank you very much. I think if you have any questions, you can ask any questions at all.
Oh, let's give it up for Magnus Day. Come on. Oh, is that what you can do? Success Africa. Success Africa. Tell somebody a millionaire walked into the hall. Tell somebody a millionaire is here. Ask the person, do you want to be a millionaire? Oh, tell the person you can be. That is why you are here. Come on, put your hands together one more time. Oh, come on, give me energy, SCC. Oh, come on. Let me pick 3 people who are really clapping. Let me pick 3, only 3. Oh, no, this side, you didn't come to the conference. Let me move to this side. This side too, there's no energy. This side, it's like you are very gentle. If you are giving somebody 1,000 cedis or $1,000 right now, this club cannot take $1,000. You are now, it's now coming up. You are now warming up. Success Africa. So So we are excited to be here this afternoon. This is the second session, having had the University of Education Uniba yesterday. Let's all rise up, let's all rise up, let's all rise up. In 2 minutes, I want you to interact. You can come to the high table to interact with our guest. I have my keynote speaker, Big Godwin Mate, a millionaire, a technology engineer, a CEO. We have Magnus Day, we have Shai Yakubu from IBS Consult. You can come to the front and even ask your questions. It's just 2 minutes of interaction. Talk to somebody. Let's do it quickly, let's do it quickly, let's do it quickly. You are about to be moved to the next level. Yakubu will come with IBS for the next 20 minutes, and then we zoom into our keynote presentation. Come, I'll give you the confidence, approach, go through the process I showed you. Prophets available. Let's do this quickly, let's do this quickly. This is Success Africa, where it started right here at the University of Cape Coast. Don't be outside, be in the hall. Several giveaways, laptop, cash prizes. People will be walking away with money and several other things. Your life is about to be moved to the next level. It's the networking session with participants, speakers. You want to go on YouTube. We are sharing the link with you to connect with. Don't go outside. Kindly close the door. Those at the door, close the door, please. Kindly shut the door. Let's all get seated now. Kindly take your seats, please. No, don't move out. Don't move out. Don't move out. Let's get seated quickly. Let's get seated. You are surrounded by my millionaire friend. I have 3 millionaire friends, and he's one of them. Don't go out. Nobody should go out. Lock the door. Let's get seated quickly. Let's get seated. Let's rise up. Be standing. Be standing. Be standing. Let's do this exercise. Hands up. Hands up. When you raise your hand, it's banana. Close the door. Don't even allow people to enter, please. Close it. Hands up. Open. Clap. Open. Clap. Open. Clap. Hands forward, stretch. You forgot in class 3. Let's do this exercise. Banana. Let's all go down. Banana. Go down. Just listen. Banana. Mango. Pawpaw. Apple. So let's go. Banana. Go down. Your waist. Go down. Banana. Mango. Apple. Pawpaw. Clap. Clap. Hands down. Let's take our seats. Thank you so much. I like your energy. Let's all get seated. Let's all get seated. No movement in the hall. My next speaker happens to be a partner to this event, IBS Consulting. She happens to be the sales director for this company. And she goes simply by the name Yakubu. Join me. Let's welcome her. Oh, come on. Let's welcome her. Come on. Let's give it up. Oh, is that all you can do? Please, everyone, let's all get seated. Let there be order in the hall so we could go through this program successfully. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shaukia Yakubu. I'm the Director of Sales for IBS Consulting. I'm very happy to be here today. You know why? Because I get to learn from you guys too. It's always very fulfilling to be able to have an opportunity like this to speak to people that I can relate to. I've been here. I had my first degree in KUST, and I attended these kinds of programs, and it really, really, really benefited me in terms of my career and my personal development. So yes, thank you very much for coming to listening to us. So today, what I'm going to talk about is very, very simple. Per my research, I realized that a lot of young graduates struggle with transitioning from the classroom into the job market. So today, I'm going to share the little knowledge I have on that topic, how to successfully bridge the gap between the classroom and then the job market. So when we say bridging the gap, it basically means making sure that there's a smooth transition from one point to the other. That's just it in this context. So how do you make sure that is successful? There's a few things you can do. But then before I begin, I would like to say that I have special gifts for two people here. So please listen very well and pay attention so that by the end of my presentation, when I ask questions, you can have a few answers to them. Is that okay? I'm not hearing you. Thank you very much. So let's look at some of the benefits of, bridging the gap, trying to make an effort to bridge the gap. So some of the significance are it aligns academic knowledge with real-world application, ensures graduates possess the skills demanded by the evolving job market. So the thing is that in the classroom, you learn theory. Sometimes you practice, right? For some courses, you do a lot of field work. But then it is different when you are actually looking at monetizing that skill or that knowledge. So making an effort to bridge the gap means that you are trying to put in steps to make sure that your transition from the classroom to the job market is easier. And it also means that you are going to be prepared to apply what you have learned. Because a lot of people have skills, but they do not know how to apply. It also means that you will be up to date with evolving trends and evolving skills that you will need as a person. Because a lot of people, for instance, call themselves sales consultants, but they are not up to date with the current trend. There are so many innovations that come up each and every day. And if you do not make deliberate efforts to update yourself with the needed skills, you will be lacking. So one very important reason why you should make an effort to bridge the gap is so that you can be up to date with regards to the skills and knowledge you will need to actually transition. So let's look at some of the things you do whilst bridging the gap, right? The one thing that I'll focus on today is having a career plan. So we are looking at transitioning from the classroom into the job market. And we talked about the importance of making an effort to do that. And what is one way you can transition? Through a career plan. So this is basically what we are focusing on today, a career plan. So when it comes to a career plan, a well-defined plan is pivotal for long-term success. Informed decision-making shapes a fulfilling career, and adopting plans to evolving career landscapes aligns with flexibility needed in an ever-changing job market. So basically, if you decide to draft or put together a career plan for yourself, it means that you are getting ready for long-term success. It is very important that you say to yourself, you actually say the words, I am planning a career for myself. I am making sure that in the long term, I have a direction for myself, a purpose for myself. And how do you do that? Put together a career plan. So this is a way that I can, in my own little way, guide you into drafting a career plan. You need to set your career goals. So in setting your career goals, you have to ask yourself a few questions. Self-reflect and ask yourself, what are some of my interests, what are some of my skills, and what are some of my values? Let's look at that. A lot of people are, for instance, in the engineering department, but then, as at now, in level 300 or level 400, they do not know the aspects of engineering they want to specialize in. And it's normal. Life is what? It's not straightforward. Sometimes you even decide, I want to be a computer engineer, and then maybe 5 years from now you might change your mind. But the thing is that if you have a plan, you deciding to venture into computer engineering will never be a waste. You know why? Because you had a purpose for that. And just venturing into that profession alone is enough to give you purpose. So at a point in time, if you decide that you do not want to be a computer engineer and you are looking at another profession, you will not have any regrets because you had a plan and you had purpose. So another thing, practical tips include considering individual strengths, your weaknesses, and coupled with market trends. So a lot of people underestimate the importance of realizing that, no, this is not for me. This is for me. This is not for me. When it comes to a profession like sales, right, there are different kinds of sales consultants. There are some, like me, who like to talk. We speak to people all the time through phone, video call, and face-to-face. That is what we do best. So if you want somebody to venture into sales and you want somebody who can talk or is okay with speaking to people for a long time, then somebody like me is a good fit. But there are some people who know everything about sales, but then they have difficulty speaking to people. So it is not that you will never speak to people, but you have to start from somewhere. So look at yourself, look within and ask yourself, what are my strengths? If you are good in the sales field itself and you cannot speak to people, look at sales development management. You can be in the background. You can guide people and impact your knowledge into your team to actually speak to your clients on the field. So there are so many ways you can look at your development and your career goals. You can look at it from a way where you decide that today I am not there yet, but then I'll start from A because I am not comfortable speaking to people. So public speaking may be something I would have to learn. But in the meantime, I can write. Let me write for people to speak on my behalf as I learn. That is how the world works. Everything needs to be practiced. A lot of people get there before others just because, but then it doesn't mean you also not get there. So ask yourself these few questions. What do I know how to do best? What are my weaknesses? What can I leverage on at this point in my life? So if you have a first class, that is an upper hand. But look at the courses that you excel in. Which one do you actually enjoy doing? These are some of the questions that a lot of people will not ask themselves. They are looking at, for instance, of course, I'm not saying you should disregard, professions that would give you money, take care of it, because yes, we are human beings, we have needs. But at the same time, in the long term, if you do not have a purpose, if you are not fulfilled, it will also end up affecting you and you will not be happy. So make sure that it is a path that fulfills you, gives you a sense of purpose, at the same time will be able to feed you and your family. It's very important. Effective job search strategy. So we've spoken about looking at your strengths and your weaknesses and the things that you can leverage on. So you've decided that you want to be a computer engineer. You have a degree. What do you do to land a job as a computer engineer? So the whole purpose of this conversation we are having today is not that you do not have what it takes to be. It is that you were not sure, and now we have decided that you are good at computer engineering. You have a degree in engineering, and you have decided to be a computer engineer. So how do we do that? How do we go ahead to make you a computer engineer in a very good company? So right now in the 21st century, online platforms are like the ish right now, for lack of a better word. So if you have a phone, if you have access to internet, even if you don't have a personal phone, there are libraries you can use. You can use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Snapchat, which has like a stereotypical, characteristic, but it's still a place you can utilize to benefit you. So these are some of the platforms you can use. And LinkedIn is, known as the corporate world, right? Especially in our part of the world, we do not have a lot of options when it comes to platforms like LinkedIn. But I know most of you are familiar with LinkedIn. Let me see by your hand if you know LinkedIn. Great. So let's focus on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a place that I have met a lot of people that have helped me in my life today. Some of them, I met them just 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 year ago, and have learned so much. My career has really, really evolved just because I decided to enter into this person's DM or that person's DM. You need to start from somewhere that motivates you. And what better place than LinkedIn? There are lots of people on Facebook that you cannot approach on a normal or not even meet. But because you are on a social media platform like Facebook, you can easily send a DM or make a comment and they'll respond to you. That is the way you will build your momentum into becoming what you want to be. Find yourself in spaces that actually push you to become a better person. Of course, all work and no play, what? Exactly. But make sure that you balance the two. As you are enjoying yourself on social media, also make sure you are benefiting from social media. And you do not have to be loud to do that. But if you can, a lot of people are, and it's really, really helping them. So crafting compelling resumes, cover letters, showcases the importance of presenting oneself effectively. So right now, you've set up a LinkedIn profile. If you do not know how to optimize or set up a LinkedIn profile, go to YouTube. YouTube is like the second classroom. It's like the best place. You can learn anything from YouTube, anything at all. You can even learn how to braid hair there. It is one of the platforms that a lot of people underestimate, but it is a place that you can learn a lot. So please, utilize your LinkedIn, your YouTube pages. So when you don't understand anything, put it in the search, and then it will give you results. You go through the videos, watch about 5 to 10, and get different perspectives on whatever that you are looking at, and choose the best out of that. So if you want to set up a LinkedIn page, go to YouTube. In fact, even if you have a page, still go to YouTube and look at a way to optimize it. Set it up better. It is very important that you do it yourself, because even if you engage the services of consultants like IBS, you should know, because if you go for an interview and they ask you a question, we will not be there to answer it for you. And at the end of the day, when you are learning and upgrading yourself, you are impacting yourself in knowledge. It is not just for you, but also for the benefit of society. So if you are just not able to impact what you have learned to anybody else, then it is a waste of time and resources. Preparing for interviews and handling challenges illustrates proactive job-seeking strategies. So yes, you have set up your LinkedIn page. You have searched on YouTube on how to optimize it. You have researched on how to put together a very good resume, a cover letter, or a CV, right? There are some tips that you may, if you have subscribed to our newsletter here today, you get a lot of tips on that. How to put together a very compelling resume, or a cover letter, or a CV, right? And please take it very, very seriously. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you get these resources for free. So you have put together your resume, your cover letter, you have put together a good CV, and you want to now apply. So what do you do after you have sent in your application? Research on the companies you are applying to. In fact, before you even send the application, research and customize these documents to these organizations specifically. These are topics that have to be a little bit more detailed for you to actually benefit from. But this is just like setting, a form of foundation so that when you go to your hostels, you know what to use, what to research on, right? So if you have a resume and you want to apply for jobs, and a company like IBS is hiring, and you have like a general resume, what do? Look at the requirements of the job, customize your resume to fit the job description, right? And then the skills that are needed for the job, and then apply. When you finish applying, do not stop doing research. If they call you for interviews, prepare and research. I think research is the best tool that you can use as a job seeker, so that when you are called for an interview, you know what to say. If you do not know, you don't know, but you should at least know enough for the company to see you as a potential valuable member of the company. So proven pathways, including internships, workshops, and mentorship programs are effective tools. So these are some of the proven pathways and practical solutions. Like you are here today, a lot of you are going to network, a lot of you are going to meet people that can mentor you today. And it is a privilege that people who are in their hostels may not have. And Mr. Albert will be sharing a lot of resources as well. A lot of people will go home with gifts. Yesterday at Winneba, somebody went home with a laptop. And I think that it was a life-changing moment for her because she needed it for a semester course. And these are some of the things that you get to benefit from when you go for workshops and summits like this. Practical solutions including leveraging available resources such as career counseling services and alumni networks. So in fact, all of you have been to senior high schools and you are now in the university. Make sure that you join your alumni groups so that if there are any benefits that come from there, you can also be one of them that benefits from it. At the end of the day, even apart from benefits, you can also mentor somebody, for the good of society, because if you are imparting knowledge to only yourself, it is not beneficial to society, and you are not somebody that anybody would look up to. Do not hoard knowledge. Seeking guidance from professionals in their chosen field fosters a supportive learning environment. So these are some of the things that the first speaker spoke about. Do not keep your questions to yourself. Seek guidance from anybody at all that you think may be able to help you, right? If you are not familiar with the person, but the person still has knowledge to help you, reach out to the person. Do not be shy, because at the end of the day, it's a win-win, right? Regardless of the person's religious beliefs or value positions, you are just looking at learning from the person. And I think it is important that you realize that it is a win-win for you. Please, are you here? Are you here? No, I'm not hearing. Are you here? Yes. Thank you very much. So now I move to IBS Consulting. Like I said, I'm the specialized sales director for IBS Consulting. And basically what I do is sell. So today I'm here to tell you about what IBS does. IBS, short for Inspired by Shay, it's a Canadian-based career and consulting company. We specialize in helping people's educational and career goals a reality. So what we do is that if you want to apply to schools in any part of the world, we help you do that. If you want to apply to jobs in any part of the world, we help you do that as well. So for an ideal client for our education services, we look at people who have at least WASI certificates, right? If you do not have WASI and you have NOVDEC, that's also fine. Some people failed in a few courses and they wrote NOVDEC to substitute it, so that's also fine. So if you have WASI certificates, it should be a worst grade of a C6. If you have more than a C6, I'm sorry, we cannot help you. But if you have a C6 or below, like a BA, B, and C, then we can help you as well. So apart from that, for graduates, right, people who have degrees, with a first class, second class upper, second class lower, pass, we can help you. But definitely, if you don't get pass, that means you didn't graduate, right? Right? Exactly. So regardless of what you got, a lot of people, do not have grades good grades on paper, but they have other achievements. So I dealt with a client called Ashon, right, last year, who had a third class. But Eshon led a team of 10 to get funding of over $100,000 from Microsoft. He led the team to do that. And for the research that they were focusing on, it was a very important research project. And this person was the lead to actually seek for funding for the project, and they got it. So this is like a major achievement. If you are selling this to a school abroad, it is very easy for you to get admission for them, and maybe a scholarship as well. So for our education clients, have at least a WASI. If you have a first class, great. We can see to getting you a scholarship, right? If you have a second class upper, great as well. Second class lower, you can still get admission. We are going to look at the other, your profile in general, some other qualities that you have that we can sell, achievements and other things that we can leverage on to make your admission better, right? When it comes to our career clients, our ideal clients are people who have working permits for the countries they would like to work in. So if you're in Ghana and you want to work in Canada, you should have work permits for Canada. And most people, the reality is that most of you do not have that. So how do we help you get that? We help you get that by moving you through school. So you get admission. We look for very affordable schools for you. That is if you are not qualified for any kind of scholarship. We look for affordable schools for you. You travel. Most countries give you working permits automatically, right? A country like Canada, US, UK, as a student, you have working permits, and you can work as well. So you can work a maximum of 20 hours a week in Canada. And if you're a student and you know the importance of having a job part-time as an international student. So we help you get a job as well, even when you are in school. And the difference between us and other companies, right, is that when it comes to the job applications, we give you the best anybody can give you. This is what I mean. We draft very good resumes. We apply to jobs, optimize your LinkedIn as well, apply to as many jobs, prep you for interviews, and help you with your salary negotiation. So as your friends are studying abroad, they are doing their masters and they are working in supermarkets, you will have 5-figure jobs in the US, UK, Canada. We've gotten a lot of people jobs, and so far from 2020, we have a success rate of 98%. We've worked with over 2,000. This is from January 2023. Now it's 2,000 plus clients, and we've raised over $151 million in funding and scholarships alone. So that is what IBS has done in the past 4 years. And I think that for a company which is 4 years old, this is like a remarkable achievement. Yeah. Thank you very much. So these are some of our success stories. Kari got into MIT. So, last 2 weeks, I was on Snapchat, right? Somebody posted me on their Snapchat, and I got a DM from someone. I joined the company, after Kari got into MIT. And he texted me, and he says, "Hi, my name is Kari." And then when I saw his Bitmoji on Snapchat, I was like, this face is familiar. And I said, "Are you the Kari?" And he said, "Yes." He was laughing. I'm like, you see, the world is a very small one. And Kari is one of the people we've impacted. We got him into MIT. You know how prestigious MIT is, right? Exactly. We got Samuel into, the top 10 universities in the UK. Like, we got him admission, multiple admission. Prince Duka was also, given admission and got a scholarship of over 100,000. Elsie got funding of $120,000 in scholarships. And Elsie is also very, very special to me because Elsie was one of the people that a lot of companies had duped, right? One company took money from her and did not deliver on their promise. So Elsie is very special to me. I know some of you may have been victims of that, right? For IBS, we have 100% money back guarantee. If you do not say what we say, we will do for you. So because of that, we have a free consultation, 30 minutes consultation for anybody who would like to speak to us. Then we let you know what would work for you. And then we there's career clients. We look at Samuel. I have a video about Samuel, but I will not have time to play that for you. Samuel got offers from Netflix. We have Olga. Olga is our head of careers, younger sister. And she got job offers, 6-figure job offers, even with a high school certificate. We have Marie Claire, who is also in Canada, who was in fast food company. She was working as a waitress, and after she got a job, Mercedes-Benz, just because she came to IBS Consulting. So these are some of the things we can do if you have the right documents for us to help you, right? So basically, this is what IBS does. We put together all the application documents you would need, including your CV, your statement of purpose, your recommendation letters. Yes, recommendation letters, because unfortunately for our part of the world, most of our professors give out generalized recommendation letters. So we actually offer to add the recommendation letters to the package just because we know the significance of having a very good recommendation letter. So we write them for you, then you speak to your lecturers, and then they will just go to add a few things and endorse for you. So that if the admission or the scholarship is based on how good your recommendation letter is, you will not find yourself wanting. Is that okay? We put together scholarship essays as well. We even go through the application with you. You will log in, create an account, we take the details, submit your documents for you. But then we do not give you just any statements at all. When it comes to some of the documents we give to you, we ask you a few questions. So the questions on the school's website, some of them, we have to answer them practically. So how do we do that? We put ourselves in your shoes. And how best to do that rather than asking you questions, right? So we ask you, if the school wants to know, have a very good CV, ask you what is a normal day like at your internship gig, right? Or on a normal day as a manager, what do you do? Just talk to us, have a conversation with us. By the time we are done with your CV or your resume, you will not believe it. And I say this for a fact, and not just because I'm associated with the company, but because of the kind of results we've gotten. So basically, that is what IBS does. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I just need 2 people to answer these questions, and then we'll take it from there, right? Okay, so question number 1. Give me one importance of having a career plan. Okay.
My name is Hamdia Abdullahi. Having a career plan helps you to know your weakness and strengths. Knowing your weakness and strengths, you can combine with your plans so that you can, whatever you want to do, you can do it better, and like it helps you to learn more and have more knowledge.
Thank you very much, Hamdia.
I'm Dugra Mache Catherine, and it helps you to make important decisions in life, like informed decisions about, let me say, what you want, like how you want your life to be. You make informed decisions without making much mistakes.
Okay, thank you very much. I think both of them really did well, right? I was going to ask 2 questions, but since 2 people answered the 1 question, I'm just going to give them what I had. So Hamdia and Catherine get a free resume from IBS Consulting. And you know what? I need a male to answer the next question. I'll add something extra, right? Okay, so the second question. What is the success rate of IBS consulting? Oh, it's too easy, eh? Is it too easy? I don't know who to choose. Okay, please put your hand down. Put your hand down. Mr. Albert, choose one person for me. Okay, we have one person. Yeah, male. Okay, you second one, so 2 people.
98%.
Starting front.
98%.
Okay, so 98%.
Okay, thank you very much. So the 2 of you also get free resumes from IBS. And this is me going beyond what my boss allowed. So if I get into trouble, I'll come to all of you. The 4 of you also get free mentorship from me as well, henceforth. Thank you very much, Dan.
Come on, let's go for IBS Consulting. We're glad to have you as a partner. Oh, come on, let's give it up, let's give it up. Oh, is that what you can do? I'm picking some people for cash prizes right now. This lady, come, you. Yes. Yes, you, come. 50 Ghana cedis, 50 Ghana cedis. Please come quick. Stand here, number 1. Another 50 Ghana cedis this line. Yeah. Yes, you, join them. I'm still watching. There's a billionaire who can pay all this money. So why are you not clapping? The lady come. Let me go to this side. There must be energy in this room for the next speaker. Come. So let's start with this. You answer very simple question. Hey, you want money? Oh no, face the audience. If you have the EcoBank mobile app already with the account, let me see you. You have it already? You have the account? Let me see. You don't have? Open and download the EcoBank mobile app. You've gotten 50 Ghana cedis with EcoBank. What's your balance? The zero balances is not helping you. Oh, zero balance. You get only 20 Ghana cedis. 20 Ghana cedis. So 20. I want to see the 20s and the 50. Your 2 is 0. Hey, the 0 people. Emmanuel, please, if you can get me a rep. Have the EcoBank account. Come and take the account numbers so the accounts will be credited right away. Just for attending the conference, free money. Oh, put your hands together for them. The 2 of you, stand here. Just this 3. Oh, is that what you can do? All they did was to clap. Let me see. By hand, those of you who have already researched about the next speaker. It's simple. Just go and Google Big Godwin Mate. Who can tell me a brief profile about him for 200 Ghana cedi? I'm serious. 200 Ghana cedi, yes. About our final speaker for the day. Just come. Walk here quickly. Are you following him already? You are following him. How do you know him? What are you going to say to get the 200? What are you going to say? Take the microphone. Talk to them.
Okay, so I follow Big Godwin Mate on Instagram, and then I know he's a philanthropist. He's also in the law sector, a cyber security, and then an entrepreneur. Thank you.
What does he do? Wait. Wyatt just brought new set of questions.
Okay,
this is at the 200 Ghana cedi level. First, you have moved from 50. Now you are the 100 Ghana cedi level. So he has an organization that supplies food to the people in the streets of Accra, and he has a brand name for it. Wayek, there are leakages in the room. So I want to know the name of that organization. That he supplies over 1,000 food, water, drinks. He will be carrying the water on his head. Madam, be confident. Okay, don't give up. You are at the 100 Ghana city level. You don't know that organization.
I know.
Who said tasty chef? Minus 55. Okay, put your hands together for her. She gets the 100 Ghana cedi. Prince, where are you, Prince? Please credit her account with 100 Ghana cedis. Give me my microphone. Thank you. Who else? Who else? Please come. Okay, yes, okay. Tell me. Go to him. He will do it for you.
Okay, please
go to the crowd. Let them see you. Okay. We are building confidence. Your dressing alone can even disqualify you. You are the judges, okay? So talk to them.
Okay, please, I did a very small research about him, that he's an entrepreneur and he works in the law firm.
That's all you know. Yes. This one, I'll give you 10 Ghana cedis. Go to the guy, 10 Ghana cedis. Go. He has done, I even gave you some free apple. Oh, Wayek brought me the questions. Madam, help us.
Okay. So
say what they have not said. That's the only way you can get it.
So the name of the organization.
No, that one has leaked. Because of the time, it has leaked. So Wayek brought a new set of questions. But tell us and any other thing you want to say about him.
Okay. I personally got to know him.
Mention the organization that.
GBS Food.
No. But just continue with what you know.
Okay, so I personally got to know him.
No, watch the crowd.
Okay, so
build your confidence. Stand straight, don't shake. We are training you in public speaking. Let's do this.
Okay, so I got to know him from this conference, and I've learned a lot from him, from the way he did his presentation, the things he taught us, using the mastery. I've got to learn all these things, and I think I've really tapped into his knowledge, and I'm praying that I'll be able to also do exploits one of these days.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, I got to know him from this conference.
Oh, you know him from this conference?
Yes.
But are you following him now?
Yes.
Can you bring your phone if I want to check?
Okay.
Verification.
My battery has run down.
Put your hands together for her. See me after here. Please give me the microphone. Kindly help me with this. Oh, put your hands together for her. So in very simple short, he doesn't want to be called a pastor, but he's a pastor. I mean, he's one of the few young people in Ghana that commits hours in prayer on social media, Facebook Live, travel nights, and over 1,000 or more people gather from the globe to pray, sometimes 5 hours, 6 hours, continuously for 21 days. He is a millionaire, that I can tell you for free, because all his friends are both billionaires and millionaires. And those people, they work together. Somebody who can fly and have breakfast in London, come and have lunch in the US and dinner in Ghana. Oh, put your hands together for him. Oh, come on. Oh, do it better so that the blessing will come upon you. But he loves to give. You know, in my presentation, I spoke to you about giving. He gives so much. People come to him. Hospital bills. My father died when I was at age 3. If you don't pay my fees, I will die. Then he will move in and pay. He can pay fees for 100 people in a week. And that's about more than 200,000 gone. He has opened big factories. He has a water company. He has multiple companies. He's a cybersecurity expert. So he works for international organizations in the US. But he lives in Ghana. But he's paid because of the let's all say skill. Let's all say skill. He has certain skills that enables him to earn dollars by the minute. I met him in 2015 and have seen him grow and do multiple things in his businesses. He shares his personal story, the business that has failed, and how he's been able to bounce back. And for me, the amazing thing is how he loves God and spends time trying to draw that. And he has over more than 500,000 followers on his platform because he connects to people. You know, he can receive over 100 messages 99 are asking for money. Only one is saying, God bless you. And he'll try his best to help 78. And a few ones do come back and say, if not for you, my mother would have died. If not for you, I couldn't have received this help. Let's all rise up as we receive Big Godwin Martin. Oh, come on, University of Cape Coast. Let's all rise up. Let's give him a round of applause. It's not easy to have him. It's not easy to have him. It's a privilege, and I'm glad he made time to come. God bless you, sir.
Pressure. Albert is giving me pressure. Hello, good afternoon. Is it afternoon or evening? Evening. Good evening, everybody. Oh, why? Are you angry? Good evening. I want to feel the vibe. I'm happy to be here. This is my first time of coming to UCC. I've never been here. I thought you would say, okay, welcome. I let you guys. No. I don't. It's not that. That's not the issue. I let you guys book long. Like I let you guys. You guys, you just everything's book. You don't chill. You don't have time for party. Is it true? Hey! You know me. We live in Accra, so. Occasionally, you will see some banter online, some banter, and they will say, "Oh, this is for the book, and you've confirmed it." Well, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Albert said something, and I will start from there. He said that I am a millionaire. Actually, everyone is a millionaire. I have a very interesting audience. So they already give me hype. Are you hype man or hype crowd or what? Everyone is a millionaire. You either have $1 million in your account, or have 1 million ideas, or 1 million excuses, but you're still a millionaire. Did you catch that? You can complain, because the first thing I did when I wanted to start journeying my way to success is to avoid people that give excuses. Every day there's a problem. Every day Mahama has done this. Every Nanado has done this. Every day Kufu has done this. Every president that come has done something this. Every day dollar has gone up. I mean, when dollar goes up, I'm excited. You are surprised. There is a wisdom there, and that's why I'm here. You know, I have a lot to tell you. I'm trying to arrange them. Because I won't do PowerPoint. I'll flow from the Spirit. See, you are serious. You know, I just observe life and I feel very sad because I see so many people that do not have the wisdom for success. It has gotten to a point where if I meet you and I talk to you over a period of time, I can plot your graph based on your mindset. When I listen to you over a period, I can almost predict in 5-10 years time when I meet you how you look like, except that mindset changes. And mindset is a product of many things, including your parents, your environment, your family, your friends. Have you ever heard this word? You know, easy. Have you heard it before? Mama's Ozu, you know, easy. You know, Ozu. And then, have you heard this word? Baby Ayeshi, Kroma Eshi. Have you heard those things? Kroma Eshi. Please, what does it mean? The guy did the English version, King James version for me. Or see the time is hot. No, what do they mean by Kroma Eshi? Is it that, like, I want some, no, let's be interactive. Can somebody explain what it means? There's no money. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, that is the problem. What you just said is the revelation. That's what I want to hear. They have planted that mindset in you that there is no money, that times are hard, that things are difficult. That mindset is the problem because there is money in abundance. If you go to an ATM, listen, if you go to an ATM and you put your ATM pin, are you watching me? You go and stand there and type, you put your card and you do tok, 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 come. And everything is loading. Then it gives you option. Maybe check account balance, withdraw money. Then you type account balance. Then loading. Then the thing just write 0.001. Then the thing is waiting for you to alpha. This is your balance. What is your next action? You are not doing anything. The ATM will just reject your card. My brother, take your card and go. When you enter the banking hall and you give a teller a check to withdraw, and the teller checks your balance. Let's say you wrote 200 cedis, but your balance is 10 cedis. Because you are expecting some 200, but it has not landed. So you thought it has landed. Then you presented it. Listen, don't miss me. I don't go for programs, so I don't have time. Just that Albert is a very important person to me. That's why I came. So learn a lot because your life will change from today. I know why I'm saying that. Now, when that you give your check to the teller and the teller tells you, oh, sorry, you have insufficient balance. What the teller is saying, the teller is not saying that there's no money in the bank. The teller is not saying there's no money in the vault. What the teller is saying, come, young man, come. Don't pick anything, just come. I want to explain to you what the teller is saying and what the ATM was saying. The ATM that said you have insufficient balance. I want to explain it in a way that will get you very angry. What the machine and the teller is saying, they just don't want to put it that way. But the real meaning of what they are saying is that your wisdom they are telling you that your wisdom, the wisdom in your brain, in your mind, in your spirit, everything together, in totality, this is the manifestation of the result. That's what they are saying. Now, if you can interpret the thing like that, it should get you angry and concerned, right? And that kind of violent discomfort in you is what sparked your journey for greatness. Many people have conformed, even though they are still young. That's why I completed university 2005. I've been around for a long time. Where were you in 2005? You were drinking Nan1 SMA. Now, since 2005 and now, I have still seen many of my classmates who were brilliant, who were smart, who were doing everything, and they are still hustling. Earning 5,000 Ghana a month, earning 10,000 Ghana a month, after almost 20 years. It's an error. But I understand why the error is there. Because that error is a pattern. In fact, they don't even realize it's an error. Many people finish school, get a job, doing well. Once they can rent a 2-bedroom house with one Toyota Corolla, bro, what's up, man? See their workings. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Now you need to have 3-4 girlfriends. Misplaced priority. Because the definition of success they have is so small. And And if you've been told that there's no money, I came to tell you it's not true. There is plenty money. Tell somebody it's plenty. No. Drag the plenty. I want you to say something that you remember when I go. Say it's plenty. You people are good students, so hey! Clap for yourself. Don't believe it that there's no money. The rich, what I want to tell you is very high. I hope you guys can catch it at your level currently. What I want to say now is deep. The rich does not want the poor to become rich. The rich does not want crowd at the top. Are you here? Rich people, that's why it's very difficult to enter the network of rich people. It's very hard. If you are poor, the rich people are doing this, it's very difficult for you to. You can sit with them, drink with them, but you're not in their network. When there are important conversations, you will not be involved. Why? Because they suspect your mindset to be a virus. I'm telling you the truth. So you realize that when a rich person is even talking to a poor person, there's a miscommunication. They are both speaking English, but they are misunderstanding each other. Let me give you an example. Are you with me? Okay. I have a friend, and I just called him. Oh, Charlie, what's up? Say, Big G, I say, Charlie, I see say you call me 3 times. What be the problem? Say, Big G, you know what the news this morning for City FM? I say, why? I say, everything there is a cost. Like they added another VAT on electricity. They just say dollar has gone up. Like, what kind of government crime is this? How do we even end up here? Is this the same that we voted? Like what? No, kasasa. So when you start like that, I disconnect. I put the phone down. I put it on speaker. Continue to talk.